So in the interest of balance, we've come out on a less than ideal day, but we are adequately prepared for the weather. So stay tuned for part 3 of our big Elmer adventure. This was Bean's first ever experience of a bus, and I think she took it in her stride. We passed several Elmer en route, some familiar, some yet to be found, as we utilised public transport to take us to the most northeastern part of the trail. Yeah? There we are. Our first look on a bus. We started the day at Blackpool North train station with Beach Belle by Donna Newman, decked out in her bloomers, ready for sunnier weather. Who's this one? Sadly, there was evidence of some earlier vandalism on her trunk, but hopefully this will be remedied before the farewell parade. Beach Belle. Okay, so this is us. Let's have a look in here next, because despite bringing everything in the kitchen sink, we have forgotten Bubs' wipes, so we need to pick up some of those anyway. Yeah, and then we'll head off. From North Station, we made our way to Sainsbury's, where, in addition to the wipes, some beautiful artwork was found. The trail has really made me notice and appreciate more of the town, as we have explored with fresh eyes. Tucked away in the corner is the Elmer School herd. There we are, baby Bean! But I'm afraid Bean was more interested in the checkout operations. Moving back outside, we went to investigate the Elmer bottom we had spotted from the North Station exit. This turned out to be Elephant by Hannah Jane Lewin. I love a good pun, and here they are in abundance. I also love how the artist has matched the style of her work with Blackpool's famous comedy carpet, adding to the overall theme of the trail. We passed further long-standing artwork on our way to our lunch spot, which we shared with an Elmer. Bean is my number one priority on our adventures, so it was appropriate to pack a warm lunch for the day, even if she did end up wearing almost as much as she ate. Elmer by Lucy Hebden is decorated with a trope of shoreline mollusks. Blackpool probably won't have anything as exotic as the shells depicted here, but I've collected mussel, cockle, razor clams and even the odd tower shell on our local beaches. I look forward to when Bean can take a more active role in our beachcombing sessions. It's my good girl. It's my good girl. And double waterproofs. Double waterproofs. We do have the pram cover for you if we need it. But it's very difficult to nose out of a pram cover, isn't it? So we might just try and not do that. Here we go. Ooh, I've got the fountains on. I mean, if it does get wetter, we might not need them. And then up there is another Elmer. There it is. Continuing the seaside theme to Pebbles by Marnie Mowry, each pebble has been or will be dedicated to a loved one, and this sculpture will find a permanent home in the hospice garden following the completion of the big parade. I must admit, this was a sobering moment in our experience, a poignant reminder of one of the purposes of the art trail. Bean enjoyed the fountains for a few moments as we collected our thoughts and continued into the New Abingdon Street markets on a hunt for the next school herd. This was supposed to be a quick pit stop, but the cakes opposite looked far too delicious to pass by. Despite the weather, I managed to get them home in one piece, and even refrained from eating both, so the beard got to try one too. I love supporting local, and am more than happy to recommend the Cake Tin Bakery after consuming this delightful creation. Hiya! Ooh, what you got? Elmer's Nebula. I mean, I know that has to be there, but really, they have to be right there. Poorly sighted temporary signage detracts from not one but two Elmer on this section of the trail. Elmer's Nebula by Harry Deering, and literally the next Elmer we encountered, Oi, Get Off Me Chips by Ali Ellie. Sometimes you have to wonder about these careless oversights. However, we did enjoy the artwork, and I had a chuckle at the relevance of hiding your food from the seagulls, having seen plenty of tourists make that mistake. So even though it's raining, Xena is quite happy. Obviously, we would be turning back if she was showing any signs of being unhappy. And there we go. I'm kind of in this ridiculous poncho get-up because we were also out yesterday and everything is still wet. But it's okay. Bean has got 3 sets of waterproofs. So when one of them's drying, we've always got the option of a second or third. Next, we popped into M&S to find the school herd hiding there. And hiding it was. We had to go on a bit of a mission with the pram to find them. Yes? Yes? Hi! Hi! Yes? And there they are. There they are. Yeah. No, Bean, it's our nemesis. Well, that's annoying. It would appear that we've missed one, so I think we'll try and collect this one, Ellie Welly, if it's where it's meant to be, since we're so close, and then we will head up to Indy's Paradise up here. Meeting Ellie Welly, just down from HQ. Let's have a little look. Ellie Welly by Nicola Mills certainly seemed to capture the mood of the day, proving that even rain doesn't have to dampen your spirits and you can have a lovely time in your waterproofs. Doubling back on ourselves meant that we passed the Grand Theatre and the suggestion of a future trail for us to explore. There really does seem to be inspiration everywhere if you take the time to look. There's the one that we've missed. Indy's Paradise by Leslie Mackenzie is an interesting Elmer for me. However, for me, it could never be a favourite Elmer, because the ones I think carry the most weight on this trail have linked to Brian House, the story of Elmer, or the town and its heritage the most. With Bean beginning to drop, we passed several more interesting features of Blackpool town centre. But sadly it was all too much for Bean. That's been quite enough excitement for Bean for today. But that's okay, we've got 2 to collect. They are on the way home. And wind tunnel, I don't know how well you'll hear this. But that's our next one anyway. We found the original, Elmer the Patchwork Elephant, and a school herd hiding in HMV. before catching up with the herd we missed in Hounds Hill in part 2. Both the mobile data and location signal was shocking in the shopping centre itself, so I will forgive the fact that these Elmer were just not quite in the right place on the app. There she is, all tucked up in her sleep, getting a regular scheduled napping. And even though we're absolutely surrounded by Elmer that are not woke yet, we're going to leave them there so that there's an appreciable amount to do in the final chapter of our look at Elmer. So join us in part 4 of our Elmer adventure.